We'd like to welcome you to the garage.
I'm glad to be here.
This is a little bit different.
Okay.
You was on Forgotten Beneath the Glass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This may sound crazy. I was looking for a drug to get high for. We started playing basketball. After we played basketball, we getting 6-packs drinking. I wasn't a liquor drinker, so I don't drink liquor. Don't like it. Beer. Didn't like it. Then start snorting. I guess it was the cut they was hitting. It was fucking with my stomach. I was looking. That's crazy though. It's for real. I was looking for a to be high on. The fucking cousin out of Maywood. That's a suburb outside Chicago. Came and told me about this shit, man. That was it.
Hello, this is Leticia, and you're watching Forgotten Beneath the Glass.
All right, well, once again, y'all saw the old interview with Kevin from Chicago. Been here going on like 15, 20 years now. Well, not that much, maybe 15 years. And I always try to compare differences from where I'm from and from here, because I left there because basically want to keep living.
Something better.
Yeah, things better, man. And what a lot of people don't understand is when I tell them, man, get off the porch, go see different things, because you really don't know how different and how much you can have right here in Toledo compared to where I'm from, because the cost of living there is so high. You can come from there, and if your financial shit is cool there, you'll be damn near like a king here. Balling. Yeah. And I noticed that when I first came, because 3-bedroom apartment in Chicago is going for $2,500. Yeah. You can get a 3-bedroom home here. Your mortgage is gonna be $250, $300 a month. You do the difference.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I noticed that, I'm like, oh man, I gotta try to get my shit together and tighten up, man, because the dreams that I had there, just because I'm from there and I dream my goals and all that shit would be there, sometime in life, them goals would be elsewhere. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to tell them to get off the porch and go see what's out there, man, because as long as you in one place, you really can't really see how much you can grow, how much you can have. It might not be there for you. It's that God put it to where it's for you. Sometimes you just have to get up and go get it.
What made you leave Chicago?
It was a change, man. I had to get a change, man. There wasn't nothing but penitentiaries, and I probably would be dead by now, really, man. Honestly, for real, because it's different there, man. See, I be trying to get here. Niggas there do that shit for survival, man. If you really ask them if they want to live that lifestyle, they tell you hell no, man. Gangs run that shit, man. You can't do shit without being plugged. Nothing. When I came here, find fucking get an 8-ball and sell it. What? I ain't heard of that, man.
But it had to be a shock. What did you initially bring the addiction?
That came with me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came with me. And the tripped out part, I got rid of that addiction probably 3-4 times, man. It's been years off the shit. It's just the thing is, I didn't change my thinking.
Yeah.
I didn't change the way I was going about doing things. In other words, if somebody asked me back then, "Kid, do you love yourself?" And I tell them shit like, "Well, nigga, I like to dress. I like to have all this," but I'm telling them material shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling them that I love myself to better myself. I would say I'm bettering myself on the look, not bettering myself within. You know what I mean? In other words, loving myself to save money, loving myself to help my kids and grandkids. You know what I mean? Because if they call me and say, "Man, Pops, can I borrow $100?" If I ain't taking care of me, I can't give them no $100. So I'm not loving myself, man.
But that had to be hard to know that it's something in front of the kids, like in grandkids, like a drug.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's a battle within itself, man. You really got to want.
Yeah.
Really got to want it, man. And even though I still, I didn't got a more grip on it than I ever did. Besides I'm being locked up and not on it, that was forced. So I tell myself, the white man can force it off me by being locked up. Why the I can't do the same thing for myself at home free? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I lay back and say, okay, what the fuck was you doing in there? To where all of a sudden months went by and you ain't used nothing, no cigarettes, and that shit is in there. But when I was in there, I'm like, no, I can't be weak in there. You know what I mean? So I ain't around with shit in there. And I tell myself, why the fuck you can't do that out here? Why you can't do it for yourself out there? Why you gotta force you to be that person? So I started taking that shit in, man. And it's a battle, but like I say, when you want it bad enough, it'll happen through the grace of God, man. I put him first. He's the main ingredient in everything I do, man.
Yeah.
He's the main ingredient, man. Without that, man, it's a lost case for me.
We had somebody in here yesterday, and he was talking about drug dealing.
Mm-hmm.
And how he got out of it, and then the bills got high,
Mm-hmm.
and then he resorted right back to what he know. Well, if we take that and bring it over to your side, it's like when you start having some technical difficulties,
Mm-hmm.
that you resort right back to the
Yeah,
drug.
I did, yeah. And that's what it is, yeah. That's the problem right there, man. That's the problem right there when you stepped away and you focus on changing. And the thing is, you start seeing things start coming better, but the problem's still gonna be there. You're still gonna have life problems to face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In other words, you're still gonna have them bumps, them bridges, them doors slammed, them walls, and that make a motherfucker resort back because we really ain't used to handling that without the drug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when we come to them major problems, that's the first thing I ran back to the drug to try to cope with that problem. When I should have been thinking more, okay, I gotta take a different avenue when I come to that problem. I can't go to that drug. And therefore, yeah, I can understand this problem. Went back to what we knew.
So what age was you when you left?
I think I was like 37.
Like was it a full-fledged addiction by then?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
kind of run away from the addiction?
Nah, I ran away from the everyday lifestyle because it's like this here. If my head wasn't straight, regardless where I went, I was still gonna be the same motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I didn't change my thinking when I left Chicago, I was gonna bring it here. So it's like this here, man. Geographically change is good, but changing your thoughts, your mind, that's the thing. So I just did a geographical change and shit and changed, it really came to where when I didn't know no motherfuckers, that helped. And then I wanted to focus on having shit, that helped. You know, because ever since I've been working a job, man. You know, but still, still got that mentality, man.
Because it's like it's a cycle.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So, right now, what drug do you prefer?
Right now, the only drug I prefer since I've been using drug was. And here's something. Here's something to this shit right here, man. I don't understand. I'm a cartel, okay.
Okay.
I'm making my billions off selling heroin. All right, bringing it through the across the borders, however where I get it to the U.S. and spread it out through the cities and the states. That's working. Been working for me for years. I'm probably the third generation to do that in my family. It's been working. It's been working. Now all of a sudden, I don't know where it came to where I stepped away from it and brought this in. Okay, now here's the thing, a user like me, I didn't want it, no. I didn't want it at all. Some of the dealers I would tell you, man, kid, but like if you got that shit, man, he don't even want it. I didn't want it. It was forced because the cartel stopped bringing it in.
Yeah, and
I
you
guess-
still needed it.
And I still needed that. And I guess because it was cheaper, I don't know what the problem was, but when they brought that shit in, how many deaths? It was ODs on heroin, but not like man.
Yeah.
Not like that. So I tell my today, the was cool until it hit to the wrong front door. The minute that the bullshit hit the wrong front door, now it's war. No, now it's this now fucker who's saying it's war. No, he probably talking this shit. We're gonna have fentanyl, but at the same time, his hand behind his back collecting money off of it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? In front of the cameras, telling the country we got to stop this fentanyl, but they ain't looking at the hand behind him. He collecting the percentage off that shit. But they getting on his ass to stop it because all these ODs and all this, so now you got to do something. So this is what I'm telling y'all drug dealers out there. If y'all right now can get your hand on some good heroin, snatch much as you can right now because the fentanyl finna fade. They got to get rid of it and they gonna get rid of it. But they still know the cartel still got to get their money.
Because they got their hand in it.
They got their hand in it. And they is not finna say we just finna fuck the opiate problem.
But why do you think they will introduce? Is it that much cheaper?
I guess so.
Because it's killing your money.
It's killing your money. Exactly.
But it's also they bringing in new addictions with the fake pills.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a lot of playing all this shit, man. And that's why you man, I wish they never took the heroin. For one, it's a drug that would, if I spend $20 on a bag of, that's all I would need for that whole day.
Yeah.
But with this, man, it don't last. You know what I mean? It don't carry you all day. It don't hold you all day.
Well, there you go. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Don't hold you all day. You gotta constantly keep spending more. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm like, man, I need a little bit stronger, and that's what was taking. I remember when it first hit Chicago, man, I'm locked up. And this what God saved me, man. I'm locked up, right? We watching the news. And it was the projects on State Street, Robert Taylor's, man. And that's where I was getting my shit from. And so many motherfuckers were just falling out. And the feds stepped in and they was taking the drugs off the street. I guess that's when Fetty first started hitting Chicago because we didn't know shit about it. They was putting it in there.
Yeah.
That's how they was getting it in, and motherfuckers falling out on the street. And I'm telling myself, that's where I shop at, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could have been one of them motherfuckers, man,
Yeah.
but I was locked up. I said, oh my God, God saved me, man. Yeah, so since I'm still on it, I ain't gonna bring man. Bring that shit back. You can see less deaths, you know. Money's still gonna be made, but it always gonna be war on drugs, man. You know, I just hope they don't bring out nothing new.
Oh, they gonna. Yeah. That's the thing.
That's the thing. Yeah.
They gonna, cause I think before it was another drug that was.
I think it was, man. I couldn't think. I thought about that the other day when I was thinking about this shit, man. I said it was something before, man. What the fuck was it, man?
It was something before
yeah,
that.
it was. Damn, now you gonna have me keep thinking about that, man. What the fuck was that, man?
It's whatever they can make on the street.
Right.
You know, like I said, like I done took, you know what I'm saying? And the people, well, they got busted and they got caught with a pill press.
Okay.
I never take another pill in my life. It's over from there.
Yep.
It's
And see, that's fuck, man. You got these young mother down to y'all young niggas because y'all experiment trying to get y'all money. I understand that. I've been there. But y'all got to understand, y'all with more deadly shit than we was back in the day, man. Y'all sitting up and y'all just got the money on y'all mind. Y'all pressing that shit, putting all type of shit in there and selling it to the man, and really ain't giving about it's just the money, man. That ain't right, man.
But so,
You know?
how do it feel to know that you playing Russian roulette every time?
Oh, you know what, Tim? That been going on for years, man. I just been blessed, man. And see, my thing is, and if any motherfucker interview, and one of my dealers didn't tell you, that is a loyal motherfucker with one.
Yeah.
Because I know this is right. I know what I'm getting from him.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't like every time I go from shit has changed. I don't like that. I don't want that. Cause you let me know you out here just playing with this shit, man.
Yeah.
You
know, chasing the money.
Yeah,
in a
man.
different way.
Yeah, I'll fuck her cause I know he's straight up with it. You know what I'm saying? His mind right. But a lot of these motherfuckers, they selling, man. They don't even know the type of drug they selling, man. You selling this shit to a motherfucker got to have it, and you wondering what it's sick. What the what is sick, nigga. You selling this shit you don't know? Fuck with you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Because
That's
you
just
ain't gonna
attitude.
respect the sick.
Exactly, Tim. And there's a lot of them out there like that, man.
Yeah, like my dude yesterday, he said when he was selling it, it was like a job because he had to wake up at 6 to
It
get
is
the
a
people
job.
that
Yeah.
had to be to work at 7.
Yeah.
Like they had to get well before they got to
Yep.
work.
Like I was just telling you, that tip I was running in Chicago,
Yeah.
motherfucker had to be open at 7 in the fucking morning. And I took that as a job because I know these workers got to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, need this shit like I needed it.
Yeah.
So I was there, man. I was there. So yeah, he took it right. It's a job, man.
Yeah.
And some of the smartest, some of the successful drug dealers, they don't know they is some business-minded motherfuckers, man. Just imagine you got a crew. You ain't take no applications. You don't really know this motherfucker just by this nigga you fuck with. Man, that's my dude, he good. And you hire this motherfucker to fuck with your hundreds of $1,000s of shit. And he turn the money in.
Yeah.
All the money get turned in.
Yeah.
That's all right there. That's respect the motherfucker giving you on top of, you is on top of your business, man. It's just like running any other business, man. So the successful motherfuckers, they some business-minded motherfuckers, if they lay back and say, like your dude was saying, man, I stepped out from the drug game. Okay, you still got that business mind.
Yeah.
Put that shit somewhere else now.
But stick to it, though.
Stick to it.
Yeah, that's the key.
Be the love to it like you was love to them drugs.
Yeah,
Stick to it.
yeah. Don't. I see it every day, and then when the people is up, I be like, man, wish they'd hop out.
I know, you see it, don't you?
Yeah.
You see it. You see it.
It's
That's some
crazy.
shit you see in the motherfucker they don't see in themselves, man. They need a motherfucker on their team to want to bring them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, nigga, I might not have what I see in you, but cause you don't see it, and I can kind of help you bring that shit up, man. Because if I'm with you, I'm gonna be successful with you, man.
Yeah, like-minded people.
Yeah,
you gotta
man.
have them.
Got to have them, man. Got to have them. Any motherfucker think they out here making their money by themselves, that damn lie, man.
Yeah.
And you know what really with me, man? How some of these lay back and wanna diss the user. You know what I told them? I said, man, check this out, man. I'm gonna give you $1 million of. I'm gonna give you $1 million of heroin when you want. You sitting on the best shit in Toledo. Nigga, without me, that's all you is sitting on it. So why you wanna lay back and try to disrespect who gonna help you get rid of that shit? That's the shit I don't understand, man.
Well, I wanted to touch on that. My next question was just in that format.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with you being of the streets
Mhm.
and being you know how some drug dealers think.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? How they consider the user.
right. Look
You
down on them and all that shit.
Yeah. Like
Right.
how do you function day to day with knowing that?
I don't fuck with the motherfuckers who think like that.
Okay.
If I ran into a motherfucker, see, I'm the type of motherfucker, I tell a motherfucker like this. First of all, if your shit good, and I tell you I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you. Second is how you treat me.
Yeah.
I look at you as a man first, not a drug dealer, not a this and that. As a man first, I'm respect you as a man. That's how I want you to respect me, whatever the fuck I do regardless. I'm a man first. I wasn't born this way. You don't know what the fuck I know. You know what I'm saying? I just became this. Just like you wasn't a drug dealer, you weren't born a drug dealer, it's something else in you, you good at, so I'm gonna respect you as that. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't get that back, fuck him. I don't give a fuck what good shit he got, man. He got the best shit in Toledo. I'm gonna overlook that motherfucker because his mind frame to me. Fuck him.
Yeah, I think a lot of people ain't like that.
And they should.
Yeah, it should be like that,
Yeah.
but I think some people
They
will-
bow down to the drug, man.
Yeah.
They accept, but I see a lot of users do that. You take a lot of bullshit, afraid he don't want to fuck with him. Man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
There's another nigga out here with some shit, might not be good as his, but it gonna get you where you want to be, so fuck that nigga. And that's just how I feel, fuck you, man. I ain't gonna just let no drug, let you just treat me and talk to me any kind of way. Nigga, fuck you.
But see, that's what I think holds you apart from some drug users. Because, like someone said this to me this weekend, they said, well, we was talking about snitching. No, it was him.
Okay.
He said, they got that program now where they approach the users and try to pay them to flip on a dare. Is that what it's called?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. So and when we talked about it, he was like, yeah, the users don't respect nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
And a lot of them is like that, Tim, and that's sad to me because I'm in they pot. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the same pot they in, and a lot of them that I fuck around with, I try to tell them, man, don't let these motherfucking dealers talk to you any kind of way or nothing because they don't realize they need you more than you need them because it's 1,000 of them just like it's 1,000 of us. They want your money, man.
yeah.
You know, they want your money, and you find another dealer that has a different mind frame to where, you know, damn, I got you, man. You know, I ain't gonna treat you like that. That's the motherfucker I'll say, okay, I'll fuck with. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck how strong, how bad this nigga shit is, man. Fuck you, man. I'm not gonna let you just down me like that. Fuck you. You know better than me.
Well, let me ask you, did you see any of the first interview of yourself?
No, not really.
Okay. Cause like yours was one of the higher view ones.
I know you
what
were
I'm
telling me
saying?
about that.
Yeah, and I think it's the way he tells the stories. You know what I'm saying?
So I watched a documentary where they used to talk about the high rise.
They the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, like they were saying, like you couldn't watch your kid. You was
Yeah,
floors
man,
up.
I grew up on the 8th floor of Rockwell Projects, man. The gangs just took over, man. I mean, when they took over, they took over. The only way the feds had to bust Robert Taylor Project, they had to wait. See, they 24 hours. They was 24 hours. Some way, somehow, the feds got up on the roof and waited till the motherfuckers opened up in the morning and came down on them because they couldn't come in. You ain't coming in on them niggas, man. You wasn't coming in on them. They run that shit. See, I know y'all heard about Cabrini Green, right?
Yeah.
How they laid back and shot at the police, chased Chicago police up out that motherfucker. Chicago police came in Cabrini Green to do their thing. Them niggas up on the roof sniping at them motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here, we running this. Yeah, man.
So what?
Pull people in, but like, what have changed since that interview? Do you think you escalated in drug use? Or?
Well, more I got, I done kind of tighten up more, man, because I want more.
Okay.
And I see the only way I'm going to have more, I'm going to have to, how can I say it? Slow down my entertainment on it.
Okay.
And that been working. You know what I mean? And sometimes it takes little steps to see. You know what I mean? I done learned I have to take small steps, man. Because when I try to take big steps, it ain't going to work, man. I got to take the little steps, man. And little steps is progress. You know, that's just me. That works for me. And it's been working, man.
All right, so what we talked about, you know, I seen it kind of change, like with Haley.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? We was gonna do the interview with Haley too,
Uh-huh.
but I want to know, like, how is it being a pair that uses?
Okay, now this is what I'm proud of Haley.
Okay.
Because when I ran into Haley, oh my God, she was worse than me. And I had compassion for her because Haley got a story like a motherfucker, man. For real. You need to holler. Haley got a story like a motherfucker. Haley had no childhood, man. When Haley was like 14, Haley was taking care of her mom, her dad, and her nigga on a daily basis. I'm talking about as the addiction part. As the addiction part, man. So a lot of shit Haley ain't seen. It kind of makes me laugh because just last week we watching TV, right? And old episodes that we watched when we was coming up, like say like the Three Stooges and shit like that. We saw when we was kids, but they still was, you know, on TV.
Yeah.
And she saying, "Who is that?" And I'm looking at her. The fuck you mean, who is that? You don't know who the fuck that is? You ain't been watching TV since you was little. Then it hit me. She didn't have that, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this shit like that, man. So now, when I met Haley, I don't think Haley ever worked a fucking job. She hate that she don't have when she's out of work now. And that makes me feel good, man.
Yeah,
She
'cause-
gets up and keep work now, man.
Yeah, it's like when you look at the overall picture,
Uh-huh.
you see y'all as a couple,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's you as a veteran,
Uh-huh.
and like what she almost 30 or something.
Yeah,
You know, like she's worse than you.
yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
I think it's because you've been doing it so long.
Uh-huh.
And the first, don't take this the wrong way,
Nah.
but the first thought that come to mind is that you turned her into that.
A lot of motherfuckers would think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. And that's common sense. That's natural because if I was on the other end, I'd thought that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm cool with a motherfucker thinking that, man. They just don't know her story, man. She was into the age she started. When I was that age, I don't even think I picked up a cigarette. And that's how I look at it. I'm like, man, she needed a lot of guidance, man. She needed a lot of care, and she a good woman, man. It's just the shit she done been through, the struggles and shit, man.
So
You know?
when you get to that point where you want to be free of this,
Mm-hmm.
she can't possibly be there.
Well, the thing is, Tim, it didn't groom to where, I didn't, put it in her mind to where it got to be changed.
Okay.
It ain't gonna stay the same, Haley. It got to change. You can't stop change. Change is gonna happen. You just got to change with change and make the change better for you. And that's something she see now.
But like something in women,
Mm-hmm.
I think is the emotional and the hormones that they just get
Weaker.
super on drugs.
Weaker, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it is, Tim. You hit that point. It is, man. Because that's one thing I saw with me and her. The difference in that, the difference in the strength that I have when it comes to we don't have.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
what,
that,
Yeah,
I can stand stronger. She can't.
yeah.
She fucking can't. So I tell myself, I can't get the fuck up and get her straight.
But you see, that's what I'm questioning you about.
Uh-huh.
So when you get to that point, is it you keep doing this because you afraid of losing her?
Well, the thing is, Tim, I keep doing it because that's showing her somebody really care. And with Haley, when she know that the true love is there, the true care is there, the true everything is just real. When I do that, that helps me when I try to explain things to her and say, man, just follow my lead. You ain't gonna go wrong because I'm not gonna lead myself wrong.
She
has no problem with it.
Yeah.
Because she know this motherfucker care. Because that was the time she'd be laying there all fucked up and the nigga she with would leave her fucked up.
Yeah.
I tell her I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I just need for you to stand. When I say, hey, we got to stand and we got to do this, we got to do it that way, just the fucking way we got to do it. And she done came to that point, man. Like I told her, I said, I pay my bills with or without you. I'm gonna be me with or without you. What I'm doing is I'm trying to put this in you to where you don't need a motherfucker like me. You don't need a man. Because that's what I told my daughters. Get out there and be yourself. Don't let a motherfucker depend on a motherfucker for shit. Now, as for the last 2 years, that's how she been, man. Haley worked more jobs in a year than she had in her life, man.
But I'm saying, if you tomorrow said,
Mm-hmm.
we done with this.
And it been times it came to that.
But I'm saying, would she run off? Honestly thinking about her addiction and the way she moved, would she not be good? Because you didn't talk
She
her
a
to
struggle,
move.
man.
You didn't taught her to move by herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now the thing is, that's a good question, Jim. That's something that you didn't put on my mind to think about. If that time come, will she rise or will she just sink further?
Yeah, that's the question.
And
Yeah.
it haven't came to that for me to really know.
Yeah.
But I can still dictate the details how it'll come out. From right now, when I'm seeing it, she'll sink a little bit. She still needs some I don't know. She still need how can I say it, a little more love in herself, just a little bit more, man. And I can tell all that, and I can tell with everything. As long as you have a relationship with God, Haley, things is gonna be all right. But you got to put in the work. And she been putting in the work, man. I'm not just sitting up here just saying it because it's my girl. I'll be the first to say, man, that bitch, man, oh hell no. But yeah, she been putting in the work, man. I gotta give it to her. She has. And like I say, so you know yourself, Tim, we come from living in a motherfucking car. And when we was living in the car, it usually be motherfuckers living in the car because they have no financial. We had financial, and that used to fuck with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, living in a motherfucking car, like I can't pay for this shit, man, to be in a better place. And I promised her. I said, once we get out this motherfucker, hey, don't care where we at, we gonna never go back in that motherfucker. That's why I'm always on top of paying my debts and my motherfucking rent, man.